Now, today is the big day for the Prince Harry and his bride-to-be Meghan Markle. The royal wedding is set to take place at Windsor Castle. Well-wishers from around the world and Britain camped outside in hopes of catching a glimpse of the couple. After the wedding ceremony, the newlyweds will take a 25-minute carriage ride down Windsor Walk. Inside the chapel, 600 guests have been invited to witness the wedding ceremony. An additional 2,640 members of the public will also witness this fairy tale moment. Once married, Meghan Markle will become the Duchess of Sussex.
I remember getting up early and watching Charles and Diana get married, and it was such a magical moment. This is just something I've always wanted to do, so we just thought, why not? Let's do it.
So sleeping was really cold, wasn't it? It was just, yeah, like every time I woke up it was like freezing, shivery, feet were cold, and it was really heavy dew as well, so that kind of made us a bit wet. It's all worth it to see Harry and Meghan.
I just think that they are really representative of young people today, and they seem so in love, and they're not in their sort of ivory castle. They're representative of you know, mixed race marriages, young people being more relaxed, and I just think they're going to do great things.
Well, CGTN's Kate Parkinson is following the royal nuptials for us there. She's in London. Kate, it's now just a matter of minutes before that highly anticipated royal wedding. What's the situation like at the moment, and just how excited is England?
Well, actually, I'm in Windsor, which is outside of London, because this is where Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will be getting married. The wedding will start in about an hour. You can see Windsor Castle just behind me. That's where all the action is happening. And it's really a great atmosphere here in Windsor. You can see the crowds. Lots of people have come to celebrate this happy day. Really, Prince Harry is very popular here in the UK. In fact, a recent poll showed he is the most popular royal, even more popular than the Queen. They're expecting a crowd of over 100,000 people here, and certainly they will be lining the streets of Windsor because they will have one chance and one chance only of catching a glimpse of the happy couple. After the wedding, Harry and Meghan will be taking a ride through the streets of Windsor on a horse-drawn carriage, and all along that procession route, the crowds are gathered. As we just heard, some of them have been sleeping here overnight, and they're really hoping that they'll get a glimpse of the newlyweds after their marriage ceremony, which is taking place in just around about an hour's time, as I mentioned.
Well, Kate, there's been quite a debate about the bride-to-be. What can you tell us about that?
Well, Meghan Markle is not a traditional bride by royal standards. For a start, she's a divorcee, she's biracial, but for many people, certainly the people I've been talking to, that's one of the reasons that the British public have really got behind her. They see this love story of Harry and Meghan's as a sign that the British monarchy is really changing with the times. It's modernising itself. This isn't a stuffy wedding of the past. This is a truly modern royal love story. Of course, there has been some controversy in recent days. We found out a few days ago that Meghan's father will not be attending the wedding. He was due to walk her down the aisle, but he's got some serious health concerns. And of course, there was that scandal where he allegedly staged photos with the paparazzi. It's all been hugely embarrassing for the royal family and, of course, for Meghan Markle. We found out yesterday that it will be Harry's father, Prince Charles, who will now walk Meghan down the aisle and give her away. The social media, the Twitter sphere has been hugely divided over this. Lots of people were hoping that it would be Meghan's mother who gave her away. Of course, that would be a very strong statement. Not only is she a woman, but she's a black woman, but that's not happening. It is going to be Prince Charles. Some people disappointed. Speculation rife as to why Prince Charles was chosen instead of Meghan's mother, but it could be quite a simple reason, because of course walking down the aisle in front of an audience of, well, millions will be watching this around the world, would be a huge responsibility for someone who's not familiar with the spotlight, so we can't speculate really as to why that choice has been made. It could be a reason of protocol, or it could be that they just didn't want to put her under that enormous pressure.